Today we're diving into a fascinating discovery, an ancient burial box that might belong to the high priest Caiaphas, the man who played a pivotal role in the condemnation of Jesus Christ. Known as the Caiaphas ossuary, this remarkable artifact offers us a glimpse into the life of one of the Bible's most infamous figures. Let's explore how this discovery ties into the New Testament story and what it tells us about the historical context of Jesus' trial. In 1990, a team of archaeologists made an extraordinary discovery just outside Jerusalem. While excavating a burial site in a suburb known as the Valley of the Kings, they uncovered an ossuary, an ancient burial box inscribed with the name Joseph, son of Caiaphas. The inscription refers to a man named Joseph, and the title Caiaphas was a common name among Jewish high priests during the time of the Second Temple. This ossuary is believed to belong to the high priest Caiaphas mentioned in the New Testament. Caiaphas was the high priest who, according to the Gospels, played a central role in orchestrating the trial and condemnation of Jesus. He is most famously remembered for his involvement in the events leading to Jesus' crucifixion, where he condemned Jesus to death for blasphemy. In Matthew 26:57-68, we read about the trial of Jesus before the Sanhedrin, the Jewish council of religious leaders. After Jesus was arrested in the Garden of Gethsemane, he was brought before Caiaphas, who was the high priest at the time. The Gospel tells us that Caiaphas questioned Jesus about his identity as the Messiah, and when Jesus affirmed his divine nature, Caiaphas declared, "He has spoken blasphemy. Why do we need any more witnesses? Look, now you have heard the blasphemy. What do you think?" The council then condemned Jesus to death. The Gospels portray Caiaphas as a key antagonist in the story of Jesus' passion. His role in condemning Jesus set the stage for the Roman trial before Pontius Pilate and the eventual crucifixion. But the discovery of the Caiaphas ossuary gives us more than just a biblical connection. It provides us with concrete archaeological evidence that aligns with the New Testament's depiction of the high priest. The ossuary itself is beautifully carved and made of limestone. It is decorated with intricate patterns and was likely used to house the bones of a deceased person after their body had decomposed. In Jewish burial traditions at the time, the body would be placed in a tomb for a year, and then the bones would be placed in an ossuary, a small stone box. Inside the tomb where the Caiaphas ossuary was found, archaeologists discovered not only this inscribed burial box, but also other remains and burial items. The tomb is believed to have belonged to an important and wealthy family, suggesting that Caiaphas himself came from a prominent background. The tomb was located in the same area where high priests and other notable figures from the Second Temple period were buried. While we can't say for certain that this ossuary was definitively Caiaphas's own, the inscription is strikingly clear. The fact that it was found in a tomb of significant wealth, with the name Joseph and the title Caiaphas, leads most scholars to conclude that it likely belonged to the high priest mentioned in the Gospels. This discovery adds an interesting historical layer to the New Testament account. While the Bible tells us about the actions of Caiaphas, the ossuary provides us with physical evidence of his existence. It connects the biblical narrative to the archaeological record, confirming the prominence of Caiaphas as a real historical figure. Caiaphas was appointed as high priest by the Roman authorities in AD 18, and he held the position for about 18 years. As high priest, he had immense authority over Jewish religious matters. His leadership during the trial of Jesus reflects the tense relationship between the Jewish religious leaders and the Roman occupiers, who were seeking to maintain control over the region. The inscription on the Caiaphas ossuary provides us with more than just a name. It provides a direct link between archaeology and the biblical narrative. In addition to confirming the existence of Caiaphas, it also gives us insight into the burial customs of the time and the importance of family tombs for wealthy and influential individuals. For those of us who believe in the Bible, the discovery of the Caiaphas ossuary is a reminder that the events of the New Testament were not just stories, they are grounded in real history. This discovery offers us a tangible connection to the past, showing us that the Bible is not just a spiritual guide, but also a record of actual historical events. Thank you for joining us today. If you found this video fascinating, please like, subscribe, and leave a comment below. Let us know what you think about the discovery of the Caiaphas ossuary and how it connects to the Bible's account of the trial of Jesus. And always remember, archaeology continues to reveal more about the truth of God's Word. See you next time.